Welcome to Top 10 Archive. A phobia is often described as an extreme or irrational fear, one that often elicits an uncontrollable reaction. It's likely that if you're watching, then you are victim to one of these 10 phobias. Viewer discretion is advised. Number 10. Trypophobia, the fear of holes. Sponges, aerated chocolate, and honeycombs are just a few things that would stir panic in a trypophobe because this condition causes them to fear clustered holes. The reaction to these holes is intense, being described as making their skin crawl, shudder, and feel itchy, even triggering panic attacks. New research into this phobia suggests that it may not be the holes that people really fear, but an evolutionary adaptation that tells our brains that holes equal danger. Number 9. Aerophobia, the fear of flying. The physical symptoms associated with this phobia include heart palpitations, shaking, sweating, and gastrointestinal distress, and the person may become disoriented with the inability to think clearly. Oftentimes, they feel upset or get irritable, lashing out at friends and relatives. Aerophobia is the fear of flying and is often experienced as soon as one arrives at the airport. But this is not always the case, as some will be perfectly fine while waiting for their flight and show no signs of distress until they get on the airplane. This fear can develop from, but isn't limited to, watching extensive media of airline disasters or experiencing a traumatic flight in the past. Number 8. Mysophobia, fear of germs. Also known as germophobia, the name Mysophobia is derived from two Greek words, myso meaning germs and phobos meaning fear. Believing the world to be a filthy place, those who suffer from Mysophobia fear microbes or contamination from germs, resulting in the constant washing and cleaning of themselves and their environment. They fear getting contaminated with dirt or grime, coming in contact with those who sneeze or cough, and various other outlooks of an unclean world. Heart palpitations, shaking, sweating, or crying when exposed to unclean elements are just a few of the symptoms one with Mysophobia could feel. Number 7. Claustrophobia, the fear of enclosed spaces. The severity of this fear can vary widely from person to person. You may feel panicked, sweat, shake, or have heart palpitations. Those afflicted may seem desperate to get out of the situation at hand, find it difficult to breathe, or just simply cry. Some have said that it feels as if the walls are closing in on them. Claustrophobia sufferers may experience any of these symptoms while occupying small rooms, crawl spaces, elevators, crowds, and many other situations. People suffering from a fear of enclosed spaces may severely limit their lives, causing them to miss out on several activities in life. Researchers have yet to determine the factors that may cause claustrophobia, having only speculations that it may be caused by bad childhood experiences. Number 6. Astraphobia, the fear of storms. Being one in a few phobias that can be observed in both animals and humans, dogs are often associated with this fear. An individual's ability to continue normal activities will be compromised as their fear of thunder and lightning take over. Feelings of anxiousness, rapid breathing, unusually fast heartbeats, trembling, and various other symptoms can be attributed to astraphobia. They may seek shelter beyond the normal protection, such as hiding under the bed, going to the basement, or entering a closet. It's common for astrophobics to extensively follow weather forecasts or to track the storms online. Number 5. Cynophobia, the fear of dogs. Like most animal phobias, the fear of dogs is most likely caused by a negative experience with a dog or dogs at one time, and usually occurs during childhood. Varying in severity from person to person, common reactions are to run, freeze in terror, or attempt to hide. Sufferers may feel nauseated, disoriented, shake, or have the urge to cry. Most are afraid of the bark or growling sound more so than the dog actually biting them. Considering how many dogs are prevalent in society, Cynophobics will have a near impossible time avoiding them and will often not attend public places and family gatherings. They're unable to enjoy many outdoor activities for fear of running into their worst fear. This can all lead to isolation and depression. Number 4. Agoraphobia, the fear of open or crowded spaces. Those who have agoraphobia may avoid or worry when they are on public transports, in large open spaces, around crowds, or simply being outside their home. They may experience chest pains, sweating, trembling, or dizziness along with other conditions when put in situations where they feel they can't escape or may embarrass themselves. They often may not feel safe in a public area and need a companion to accompany them, such as a relative or friend. Agoraphobics may be able to visit only certain places by themselves on one spectrum, while others won't even make it past the threshold of their house. Don't look down now, but here comes number 3, acrophobia, the fear of heights. Affecting nearly 1 in every 20 adults, acrophobia is a debilitating anxiety disorder whose word is derived from the Greek word akron, meaning heights, and once again, phobos, meaning fear. Individuals who suffer from this phobia will avoid tall buildings, balconies, high hills and mountains, or even ladders, depending on the severity of the acrophobia. There are 3 main responses one has to the fear of heights, and they include anxiety, panic, and fear. One may even experience headaches, dizziness, tense muscles, or uncontrollable sweating, but with a full-blown panic attack, it can cause breathlessness, loss of control, and thoughts of dying. Number 2, Ophidiophobia, the fear of snakes. Nearly 1/3 of adult humans are believed to have a fear of snakes, and while most can lead normal lives because they don't often have to confront the object of their fears, others may see an image of a snake within books or the media and have a severe fear response. Having ophidiophobia can be tricky to diagnose, as the symptoms vary greatly between individuals. Symptoms may include shaking, crying, and anxiety. They may experience difficulty breathing or unusual heart rhythms. Over time, those afflicted may avoid pet stores, the open woods, gardens, or zoos and nature preserves. Most people who have ophidiophobia have obtained it from a traumatic experience, but this is not always the case. Number 1, Arachnophobia, the fear of spiders. One of the most common specific phobias, those who have a fear of spiders will go to great lengths to ensure that they are not exposed to these 8-legged arachnids. Most arachnophobics react by running away or freezing in place. While experts are unsure what causes arachnophobia, most scientists believe it is a result of an evolutionary response, since spiders have always been associated with disease and infection. In adults, nearly 32% of women and 18% of men felt anxious and nervous when confronted with a spider, according to a study conducted in the UK on 261 people. Oh my God, what's that crawling on your neck? Just kidding. Do I have any phobias? Yeah, sure. And the one I have is caused by my writers. Sesquipedalophobia, the fear of long words. Yeah, I gotta go wash my hands.